Hello Aries, it's CJ here from CJ Soul Messages. I hope you're doing really great. Thank you for joining me here today. I am going to be doing a weekly read for you starting from November 19th until November 25th. Obviously time is fluid, so whenever you are drawn or pulled to this reading, it is the right time for you to receive it. This is going to be just a simple, short reading for you, just to offer some guidance, what may be happening to you or around you for that time period. As well, this is not going to resonate with everyone out there, so please just take what does and leave the rest behind. It is not a gender-specific reading, and it, apply it where it fits. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to open the reading up with pulling one card from the Moonology deck. We do have a full moon in Taurus on the 19th, as well as a partial lunar eclipse. So I thought it would be very fitting to pull one of these beautiful Moonology cards out, see what energy there is. All right, let's begin. Spirit, please show me clearly for the fire sign of the Aries for the week of November 19th to the 25th. 2021. Thank you very much. All right, Aries. Here to saying, show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Beautiful. So there's something here that maybe you haven't been really actually showing your true self, your authentic self. Maybe you've been keeping a bit of your beautiful self hidden from the world, from people around you, whether that is your family, your friends, your loved ones, co-workers, perhaps even clients. There's something here that is indicating there's a need for you to actually really step into your own power and step into your own grace and allow yourself to shine brightly as you do. Gorgeous. That is a beautiful thing. So keep that in mind here. I'm going to start with the fountain deck, and I am going to pull 3 cards, one for your past, recent past. Place it where it is. For some, it may be a past that's a year ago. We'll see. Past, present, and a future. And then if needed, I will clarify, and we close the reading off with one card from my beautiful Treasures of Tikashi messages. All right. And we are ready. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Okay. So Aries, the past shows that you've been walking away from something. You have the 8 of Cups. Cups is the emotions, it is our relationships, etc. But it is what is connected to your heart at the end of the day. That is what Cups is about. What is your what energy is put with where your heart is, where your emotions are. And the 8 of Cups is saying that there's something that you have recently, place it time frame, as we are all on different time frames. There is something that you have walked away from. There's something that you have felt that there was no longer anything you could learn from it. There was nothing that you could actually furthermore take from the 8 of Cups. And you have decided to walk away and leave it somewhere in the past because you know that there was something else that is calling a little bit deeper to you now. It doesn't mean that the 8 of Cups is something that you're walking away that didn't serve you or that wasn't beneficial to you. In fact, there might have been something really beautiful, but it is saying that you have walked away from something. There's something that you have put down that you no longer are wanting to pursue. Relationship or in career, it can vary, and it can be all of those things actually. I'm just going to turn my meditative music down a little bit. So there's something that you've left behind, and now it looks like in the present, you become the Queen of Coins, gender not specific, as I said. But the Queen of Coins is our Pentacles. This is the earth element. So this is our tangible goods, our money, our homes, our cars, our everything that we can buy by money. And it is also a representation of our true self-worth, our confidence, sometimes our lack of it. You are going to be in the presence of being the Queen of Coins, which is feeling very self-assured, feeling very beautifully confident with your own grace. You are going to be owning your own power, and you are not going to make any kind of apologies for who you are or what you stand for or whatever it is that you are going for and what you believe in. Powerful energy to be in, beautiful energy, as well as it is definitely suggesting that if there's been any kind of a money problem, any kind of a financial issue for you, that is getting cleared up in this coming week. You are going to actually start to feel very rich again. I feel like that in your self-confidence, but as well as your pocketbook, that money is going to start coming. And I believe that that is going to really resonate with you. If you can keep in mind that you do need to show the world the real you. If there's a product you've been working on or something, get it out there. Show it. Stand up there. You are represented by the Emperor, so be that Emperor. Really take control of what you are trying to harness and what you are trying to manifest into your world. So when we skip to now the future, the Seven of Coins has showed up, which is an absolutely gorgeous energy. Seven of Coins, again, Pentacles. Same as the Queen of Coins. The Seven of Pentacles is you are really checking your harvest now. I feel like in the future, you are going to actually be seeing that there is some growth. There is some growth in your material world. Seven of Coins can also indicate the fact that you are actually looking to see, is it what you are wanting? It is definitely growing. It is definitely succeeding. It's not quite the 10 of Coins yet, but you are well on your way. But this is a beautiful moment in your future to stop and take a look and go, okay, do I like the path I'm on? Do I like what I'm receiving? Is there anything I can work a little harder on? Is there anything else that I can adjust to make the Pentacles grow a little bit faster? But sure and steady wins a race, and this is where you are heading. Looks very good. I'm not sure what you walked away in the past from, but maybe it could even have been people. Maybe if this is involving a career, maybe you walked away from a business partner or a job. But you're making this move here to actually really own yourself, own your space, own who you are, and you're really going at it with a lot of determination. Under the deck, there is the Four of Swords. So I think after you've walked away from something, there's an indication that you maybe needed to take a break. Four of Swords, swords is our intellect. It is everything that goes on in our mind, and it is how we communicate, our words. It is our ideas, our thoughts, etc. Four of Swords is the need to actually take a moment and rest, recuperate, regenerate yourself a bit. Maybe from something that you put a lot of effort in and maybe it didn't work out. You have to take a moment, or you may be in the process of taking a moment to really just take a time out, to take a deep breath, reground yourself, get yourself really kind of focused again so that you can start to be the Queen of Coins and start to move forward quite fast. And I say fast because underneath the Four of Swords is the beautiful Chariot card. Chariot is victory, and it is being back in the driver's seat. It is being in full power. Horses are magnificent and powerful, yet the person that is actually in this carriage that is taking over the chariot and directing the horses has full control and full cooperation of the two horses to go in the direction that the chariot is wanting to go in. And it happens very fast, it's very strong, it's very powerful, and it gains a lot of momentum. And just to confirm that you are on the right path, and this next week coming up is really offering you a lot of beautiful, tangible progress here, is you have the Ace of Pentacles. So Aries, that's 3 pentacles in this reading. And the Ace of Pentacles is the promise of this beautiful new beginning in your tangible resources. You may even have money coming in faster and more than you could even imagine. So very, very positive. This also can be a windfall too. Maybe if this is career-wise, you are creating something or doing something that all of a sudden you get a lot of clients, you get a lot of contracts to sign. If this is about love, it is things are going to be turning around and you are going to really be grounded and feeling more balanced in your emotional self. The main thing Spirit wants you to know is that do not shy away from who you are and what you are about, what you are wanting to really manifest. Because the full moon in Aquarius, it's a full moon, so it is completely illuminated, and it is indicative about don't make any excuses for yourself. Don't make any allowances for anyone that doesn't agree with what plan you are on. You don't need that. You've already walked away from something. You've already turned your back on something. If need be, you can do it again and again and again. Anything that gets in your way is a block. You don't need to have blocks in your world and in your life. So this is a really beautiful, powerful reading for you for this next week. Looks really gorgeous. I will pull a clarifier on the 8 of Cups, just to see if Spirit has anything else that they wish to offer you, Aries, regarding this reading. But it looks like a very beautiful, positive week coming up. And with the full moon being on the 19th, just a reminder that, you know, anything that is no longer serving you, that is not beneficial to you, that is not there, it is not helping you to be the highest possible level that you can be, let it go. Walk away. Full moons are a beautiful time to release the things that maybe have kept us stagnant, stuck, feeling unable to kind of shake off. Beautiful time too, because then we start to make room for all the things that we want to bring in, especially with the new moon that will be coming in the beginning of December. So, all right, Spirit, anything else? And if you can, please clarify the 8 of Cups. What is Aries? What was it that they were walking away from, or perhaps are walking away from in this next week? Again, going to vary for every single one of you. Okay, one more. Thank you. Ace of Swords. So you did have some kind of an idea somewhere in the past that you thought was going to be extremely successful. And perhaps it still is. But there is something that you're holding on to that I feel eventually you decided it wasn't quite working the exact way you wanted to. So change of thought, change of direction, change of getting a different kind of clarity regarding this. Let's see. Yeah, King of Swords. You use that sword to cut that idea out, or to maybe not even necessarily cut it completely out, but you definitely realized, took a step back and seen that there's some part of this that wasn't working, and you needed to become the King of Swords and shake it loose, cut it loose, cut the stuff that wasn't serving you. I feel like this adjustment is very positive because you now are moving into the Queen of Coins, which is awesome. And then the Hierophant comes out, which is the higher learning. You've learned a lot here, Aries. You've really learned. And you know what? That's how we get success. Success comes from trial and error. You know, we don't always get to the finish line on the first, second, third, fourth, fifth go at it. Things that are meant to be solid and last a long time take a long time, usually, and a lot of dedication to really rise up to be all that it is meant to be. Hierophant is higher learning and traditional. This is, you know, maybe going back to the square roots of everything that not maybe, what's the word? Kind of like, you know, if you're creating something or building something or doing something like that, I don't know, project, hobby, whatever this is, business. Maybe it just meant you needed to go back to the basics, you know? And what are some of the basics? If it is about a career, or if it is about a business that you're doing, getting back to the basics of, like, you know, just general wonderful customer service, you know? I'll use an example. That's what I'm getting. You know, now when you go to call something, you want to complain or you have a return that you need to make, usually we're not even dealing with people anymore. We're dealing with phones. We're dealing with computerized messages. Press 1 for this, 2 for that, 6 for that, whatever. Maybe you've decided to go right back to the basics where there's actually a person that answers that phone, where there's that connection that is brought out again. So important. You know, we've been in a pandemic for 2 years and there's been a lot of isolation. I think it's a beautiful thing if you are doing something like that, bringing the connection of person to person back into it. And obviously that's not going to apply to every Aries out there, but same energy, right? Same energy as far, it doesn't have to be that specific. That was just an example. But that is what Spirit is giving us here. You know, for some of you, if this is involving a relationship, you walked away from something that you thought was going to be beneficial, that was going to be a good connection. Didn't turn out to be so, and yet you were still strong enough to use your sword to sever that connection. For some of you, maybe it was a marriage. A Hierophant can mean marriage. But, you know, doesn't matter. Regardless is, show the world the real you. So if you are getting involved with someone new, you know, Ace of Pentacles, It isn't the cups, but it still can be a new start. It could be revolving around maybe a new love interest. Show them who you truly are. You know, there's no need to hide who you are. You're gorgeous in every level. All right, and last card, wow, we got Justice that comes up. And we got your card, Aries, on the bottom, the Emperor. So you are moving in the right direction. Whatever wasn't balanced in the past, relationship, career, etc., it will be balanced. You're going to start seeing this in this next week, moving forward into December. This is a Libra card. Balance is getting brought in. The scales are getting nicely centered again. Things are working in your favor for you again. And having Emperor on the bottom and the Chariot again. But you're getting back to this beautiful power place where you belong, Aries, which is the Emperor, ruling your beautiful kingdom. Love it. Awesome. All right, thank you so much, angels and spirits. Let's pull one card for Aries from the Treasures of Tikashi, and we'll close this reading up. All right. One card. Thank you. Integrity. Love it. Integrity. It is time to define your truth and work with sincerity and honor. Allow the unity of your body, mind, and spirit to guide you in the feeling of wholeness. You need not compromise your beliefs nor thrust them upon others, but retain balance within you. Love who you are and be proud to be you. Well, hallelujah. If that is perfect with show the world the real you. Don't fake it. Don't try and be something that you're not. You are you, and you are perfect the way you are. Grasp onto that. Hold on tight to that. And you know what? Watch the world open up and watch things happen for yourself. So, beautiful read. Thank you for joining me. If there's something here that you liked, please leave me a like, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would truly appreciate that. I wish you well. Have a wonderful week. Take care, Aries.